Alright, welcome back to another video. So I just wanted to make this video on the same battery tender I've been talking about. Took the plastic and the foam thing under it for visual purposes, but I still keep it on under it, everything, don't worry. But anyways, so yeah, we got it hooked on to the Mazda with the clamps. Again, I have had no issues with those. I don't know why a lot of the reviews, at least, I mean, there weren't that many, but the few reviews there were, they had issues with the clips saying they broke, but I've used them a couple times now. Had no issues so far. But one thing I don't like about when I use the clamps, I don't know if it's like the car, the clamps, what's the difference is, but when I plug it in with the quick connect on my car, it just quickly goes to like the specific voltage. But this is my second take of filming this. I messed up the first one. I had too much like info in there. Like I had to play in like some other names that I didn't really want to blur out because it was going to take too long. But anyways, so this has been plugged in. I don't know, maybe because it's trying to get like a reading on it. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. But this takes a couple minutes, but I'll get back to that in a second. Also want to talk about real quick the NOCO boost for Brad. He had a comment, I'll put it up on the screen, about the NOCO boost. But yeah, it's in my trunk. It's been there for a while. I think I'm coming close to 2 years of owning this. A little under maybe. I think 2 years in January or February, something like that. But close to 2 years. But this has been here, no issues. I haven't used it myself because I just haven't had an opportunity for it, thankfully at least. But yeah, I've used it for my neighbor's car. It's a Honda minivan, and not a Sienna, but Toyota Sienna, but he has a Honda minivan that we used it on. He thought it was a miracle because he tried like jump starting it with like his other Honda car. I forgot what they're called, but he tried with jumper cables. It didn't work, so I offered to use this, and it worked first try. So it's always been a great product. I've always liked the brand, so no complaints with that. But just thought I'd show you real quick. And I have the fan tick in the passenger seat up there. But yeah, I just keep it in my trunk. It's been good with the temperature fluctuations. I just mean like throughout the year and stuff. So yeah, no issues with that. Really love that. And also somebody mentioned the gear wrenches that I got. I didn't get the Icon ones. I said that in the first video that I was gonna get them, but then I made a new comment, or I pinned the comment saying I wasn't, because I realized that I don't really need that heavy duty, like the step up version of this, I guess. It could be a good way to call it. I don't really need that, because I'm not using these like every day, or even like every week, to be honest. Like the work I'm doing right now is really only just like oil changes at the moment. I might get into brakes and like brake pads, because that'll be something I do more often, I guess. And that can save me some money, but I'm still debating on that for now. Depends on what my parents want me to do as well with that, because they don't really want me to do like too much work in terms of that. So they want me to focus on school, which I mean makes sense. But I think for now we'll just limit it to oil changes, at least on the cars, and like coolant and like checking up on all this stuff, like cabin air filters, basic stuff. So for my applications, I just thought it was better just to get these. And for the bike, I do a lot of work. I do spark plugs, take all the fairings off, brake flush, brake pads, all of that, chain maintenance, oil changes. So it's also gonna be nice to have these for the bike, because I do a lot more on that. I love having this bike. Like, it's so cheap to own, to maintain, like in relative to like another vehicle, like a car, I mean, or even another bike. So I don't think I'm gonna be selling this for a while. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that real quick, why I didn't get the Icon ones. And I just went with the Pittsburgh instead. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'll actually come back to this real quick because it just came up. But yeah, I just charged this earlier. Like I said, I forgot to mention, but it took about 3 to 4 hours to charge. And I don't know if that's because I don't charge this as often, because my mom doesn't really care that much about vehicles. So I charge this probably like once every like 2-ish weeks, I'll put it there. But yeah, it took about 3 hours compared to my car. I charge it every day now. So it charges in like 30 minutes-ish. This is a 6 amp, by the way, so yeah. But it was just full. I think it should be full soon. I don't know if that's a thing with that. We'll see. We'll check on that in a couple minutes when I'm done talking about this. See if it gets to full, because it was full like 2 hours ago when I finished it. But yeah, and then for this, I would recommend keeping a log of all the stuff that you guys do on your vehicles. So this is my log. I have it on Google Sheets. That's for the Mustang. This is for my mom's car. And then this is for my motorcycle. So I just do this like every time I do something. So like if I top the tires on this, so when I'm done, I go upstairs and then type this in. And it's really easy to do it right after you do it in terms of keeping track. And like if you want to come back to it like a couple of months, obviously you're not going to remember what day you did what specific small thing. So this is really nice to have that. It's also nice to have it in handy in case you're trying to sell your vehicle or just for like any warranty purposes or anything like that. And speaking of warranty purposes, I would also recommend keeping like receipts of the stuff you buy in terms of like supplies. So this is for the 10W40s for the bike oil, and I bought 2 filters that day just to have one in case they ran out of them in the future, because filters don't really expire if I'm not wrong. And then this is car oil for the Mazda, and then this one's another oil, and then like some drain pan, and then this is for Mobile One filter, and then some wheel chocks. But yeah, just keep like the receipts in a little folder or like something that you can keep track of everything with. And it's like 20 something degrees outside right now too, so especially in the winter I would make sure to check up on your batteries, especially if you're not driving the vehicle often. But for now, this car is charged fully. This car is charged, and the bike is always just charging. It's a float charger, so I mean once it gets to full it just maintains. But I haven't ridden the bike in over a month. It's been hard, but can't wait for March. March is gonna be fun. Also try to post a lot on the garage channel as well in March. But yeah, so yeah, basically the 2 main things: just keep track of your log, keep the receipts as well. And it's still charging, which is kind of weird because at least with this, like it'll tell you when it's full like really quickly. And I just want to mention real quick, the vibe with these 2 lights is really cool. Like this is probably one of my favorite purchases, the lights, because it just turns this like into such a nice vibe. Even though it's like 20 degrees outside and I'm freezing, it just makes it so nice. And another thing I want to talk about was while I already had this cabinet, I got it for free from one of my like friends. They had too much stuff and they were trying to get rid of some stuff, so I got it from them, and I actually had to build it and stuff. But this has been nice because I used to have it up in my room. That's why all these pictures are on there, but I thought I'd just keep them down here as well. Shout out to Leah for them. If you guys know, you know. But anyways, yeah, I just have all this stuff in here. I already showed you guys, but show you real quick again. It's just nice to have everything in here and not in my trunk of the car. So if I come down here and I don't have my keys, I can still access all this stuff, and it's just nicer and more convenient. And I also really like having like a little desk area so I can put my laptop on there. It's just really, really cool. Yeah, and this is still charging. I'm probably gonna unplug it real quick after the video, but just thought I'd really mention that and make a review on the clamps because I haven't done that yet. Mainly just been talking about the quick connect on the Mustang. But yeah, this is the take number 2 of this video. This one's a lot longer, but anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the quick little video. Shout out Brad, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I'd love to answer them. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope that you guys enjoyed. Peace.